As you know, that leading story that we are broadcasting here on the channel as well as on the show is that judgment by the Constitutional Court sentencing former President Jacob Zuma to 15 months in prison. Now, for more on any developments in Nkandla, we cross to our reporter Ayanda Mhlongo. Ayanda, thank you so much for your time. Now, earlier we heard from the MKVA veterans who were saying that some of them have been stationed at Nkandla for some time in solidarity with the former president. What's the situation on the ground now?
A very good afternoon to you, Nat, and good afternoon to our viewers at home. Yes, indeed, if you remember that from February, members of the MKMVA then moved here to the home of the former President Jacob Zuma to camp outside. And at the time, if you remember, that was then when the former president was set to appear before the Zondo Commission. And they had said that they were coming here through to Nkandla to camp outside, anticipating that the former president was going to be arrested for having defied the Constitutional Court order at the time to appear before the commission. We know, of course, that at that time that he stuck to his word, and in fact he did not appear. So it's since February that members of the MKMVA have been camped outside his home, and in fact they are still here. We're chatting to them earlier on before we came here. The numbers, though, from those that were here in February have decreased. There's quite a large number of members of the MKMVA that had been camped out here, and over the months we have been told that they have been taking turns. They will come, other groups would then leave to go back to their homes and then come back, but consistently they have been here. And again, what we are being told is that there are those that are mobilizing now. They're expecting members of the MKMVA from other provinces. They've said the Free State and Johannesburg are going to be making their way here to Nkandla. Of course, as well here in KwaZulu-Natal, they are mobilizing and also mobilizing members of the ANC to come through here today for what they are saying is to protect and defend the former president. Of course, apart from the MKMVA, there's little activity. We had initially expected that there could be quite a large groups of people that would have come out here to show their support and solidarity for the former president. But as you can see behind us, just one or two people that we see. This is the entrance to the former president's home. There are member of the MKMVA. They're standing guard at the gate, and just one or two amongst that small group of people that you see there is the former president's son, Edward Zuma, who has said that he is going to come and address the members of the media shortly. As I said, Unati, very, very quiet in terms of community members as well. Not a lot of people that we've seen since we arrived, but in the past, in terms of the community members, the neighbors of the former president, a lot of the locals have really tried to steer away from the issues around the former president and not wanting to speak to those issues. There's been a few cars that have been going by, seeing the members of media that are camped out here hooting, shouting that they support the former president. But aside from that, there has been not much that we've been getting from just the ordinary people that reside here or neighbors of the former president. Very, very quiet at the moment, but we are told that from tomorrow we could expect large numbers of people to gather outside. What I can also say, Nat, is that we're unsure at the moment. We understand that the former president is not home, but exactly where his whereabouts are, we have not yet been able to confirm that. And hopefully when his son Edward Zuma comes through to us, he has said that he is going to address the members of the media on behalf of the Zuma family. We will then possibly be able to get more information as to where the former president is, but he is not here at home in Nkandla. Nati?
All right, Ayanda, thank you so much for that analysis. Really do appreciate it. Obviously, we'll be following up from you tomorrow and see how those crowds will, in fact, come. We are still in, middle of a pandemic, so, we are hoping that they will do so responsibly. That is our reporter, Ayanda Mhlongo, who's stationed there outside Nkandla.